Owning a lake house had always been my dream. A quiet getaway where my family and I could fish, grill, and escape the noise of city life. What I didn't expect was that the local HOA president, Karen, would treat my private retreat like it was her personal event venue. It started with little things. Once I caught strangers on my dock who swore they were told the lake house is community property. Another time, an HOA flyer listed my address as the location for board barbecue. Each time, I shut it down, reminding them that I wasn't in their HOA and my property wasn't up for grabs. Karen brushed me off with a wave and a smirk, as if the details didn't matter. But nothing compared to what happened that 4th of July weekend. Without asking, Karen announced to her HOA members that she had booked my lake house for a holiday bash, 80 guests, a catered buffet, and fireworks over the water. I found out when one of my neighbors, who thought it was odd, gave me a heads up. Sure enough, a flyer had gone out calling my private property the official HOA celebration site. Instead of panicking, I decided to prepare. Early that morning, I drove down to the lake house with heavy-duty chains and a padlock. I wrapped them tight around the iron gate. At the entrance hung a large private property "No trespassing" sign, and parked my truck just inside the fence where it couldn't be missed. Then I set up a lawn chair on the porch with a cold drink and waited. By mid-afternoon, the caravan rolled in, cars packed with coolers, lawn chairs, and excited families. At the front of the line was Karen, dressed like she was hosting a festival. She marched up to the gate, only to find it locked. The look on her face when she saw me waving from the porch was priceless. "You can't do this," she screeched. "This is our lake house. I scheduled this event weeks ago." I calmly held up the deed. "No, Karen, this is my lake house. And you never scheduled anything because you can't." Her meltdown was legendary. She stomped, shouted about community rights, and even threatened to call the police. I told her to go ahead. When officers finally arrived, I showed them the paperwork. They sided with me immediately, reminding her that trespassing on private property was a crime. Humiliated, Karen had to send her guests home. The parade of cars leaving was almost as satisfying as the silence that followed. From that day forward, no flyers featured my address, and no one dared claim my lake house again. Sometimes, the best revenge is simply chaining the gate and watching the bully defeat herself.